Welcome to the Music Harp project. I'm going to start by quickly explaining the hardware as shown here. The hardware is quite simple really. It's simply 6 Sharp GP2D02 sensors connected through a series of breadboards to an Arduino, which then sends their distance data to a computer via a serial link. Each sensor has 4 wires connected to it: a ground wire, which is the black wire, a red wire, which is the 5 volt, a green wire, which is the input from the Arduino to the sensor, and a white wire, which is the output to the sensor. The Arduino controls the Sharp GP2D02 sensors through a library which was written for this project, and the Arduino is controlled by a program which was also written for this project. The Arduino uses a programming language called processing, and the modules are actually written in C++. These will be available online if you wish to do this project yourself. Setting this up is rather simple, and this is obviously a very simple prototype. If I was going to make this properly, of course, this could be shrunk to a much smaller scale and much cleaner as well. So this musical instrument has 2 different modes at the moment. They are using the PIO module and using a wind sound module. Now these have very different skills. The wind sound module is very easy to use. There is absolutely 0 lag with this version. However, it hasn't got the same functionality as the PIO module, which is slower, yet allows for things like having more than one note played at the same time, and other things. Whoops. It has a mind of its own, this thing. So this is the wind sound module. So you can do things like scales. If you notice, it's very responsive. You know, all you have to do is put your hand over, and it will play every single note. Each note is fully programmable to have different sounds and different frequencies. So if you notice, the way I have this one set up is it's C, D, E, F, G, and then a low G at the end. Now the reason I have it set up like this is it allows for a very easy implementation of a song called Ode to Joy, which would sound like this. Now, there's another module which is also very useful called PIO, as I mentioned earlier. Now, this one, in order to use it, we have to stop the music server and turn to PIO and start it up. Now, in PIO, you can change values such as the decay and the attack and the sustain and the release. All of these are very easy to change. In wind sound, the only things you can change are the frequency of the notes and the duration of the notes. For both of these modules, I should point out, you can set not only notes, so simple C, D, E, F, G. You can set notes in 3 different octaves, but you can also program it to have specific frequencies if you would like even more control. So this is what PIO sounds like. You see, it's got a very, very, very different sound. Also, one of the interesting things about the PIO module is if you start here, you'll notice that the modulation is quite small. However, if I put my hand here, it has a very strong modulation. One of the other cool things about this module is you can play more than one note at the same time. not like my speakers very much, which is a slight issue. So that's basically how this instrument sounds. The PIO version is very much in beta, as you can imagine. However, the WinSound functionality is basically working perfectly. So now I'm going to show you how to use the GUI part of the program. You simply click Run, and this will open up the musical instrument. On the left-hand side, you will see many different options to choose from. You can change the attack, delay, sustain, release, duration, and mull. You can also change between WinSound and PIO. WinSound only has the option to change duration, while PIO has the option to change many different things. Each sensor has a different note. You can choose this note here. Not only do you have to use simple notes, you can also type in frequencies. To hear what a note will sound like, simply press play. To see what the raw range from the sensors look like, simply click raw range and the values will automatically update. This can be very useful for debugging and figuring out what's wrong with sensors. To start the musical instrument, click Start and then press Continue to zero the sensors. If you need to change any values, you must stop it before you do so. The Help button brings up a help menu which can really help you understand the program if you're having any kind of problems. Also is a COM button which allows you to choose which communications to use in case you have more than one Arduino connected. So this is my application. I hope you find it useful and informative. Thank you very much.